So when you FOIL this out, what do you get? You get x squared.
Minus 2.
Good, minus a couple x's.
Plus mu squared.
So then I would plop that in here. I know, I can just feel it. You guys are so excited. You're like, I passed algebra, what the shit? Well, great, now you can use it. And the infinite number of places it could show up. I'm just going to do one more step of this, okay? Because this is not summation symbol algebra class, thank God. You can have a whole semester just based on the summation symbol and how it works. So I just want to show you the first step so at least you buy into this formula a bit. Let me put it up here because I've got so much shit blocking my way. Stay here. I want you there. So if I were to... Now, what would I want to do with this?
Divide.
No. I'm trying to solve for this. I don't want to divide that over here with it. What do I do with this? I just distribute it, right? Distribute it? Yes? What does it multiply by? All this shit? Okay. So what would the first term be that comes popping out of there would be x squared p of x. Right? And to cut to the chase, I am skipping a ton of steps. And if you want to know what the steps are, you can come see me in my office and I'll show them to you. But I'm not going to focus on summation algebra. The rest of the shit, the rest of everything becomes this. Again, if you don't see how that works, now remember, I want you to remember something. Isn't mu the sum of x p of x? So, I mean, you can imagine distributing this through and putting everything together. Stuff cancels, and you do eventually get there. Now, I'm not going to focus on that part of it. I didn't even have to do what I did with you, but I want you to at least see where the first piece of it comes from. Then everything else, once you simplify, comes that. I like it. I kind of appreciate that some of you guys are like, I want to see that shit, Jeff. Well, then come see me. Now, the next level question in your brain is, how is that any frickin' better, Jeff? How is that? That formula looks at least as bad as the original one did, right? This is what I call a conceptual formula, because what's always got to be a piece of a standard deviation, what's always got to be in there for anything related to standard deviation must be the difference between the data point and the mean. Because isn't that the heart of standard deviation? How far apart each data point is from the mean. You guys with me? So anytime you have something that's related to standard deviation, it better have that part of it in the equation somewhere. Because that's the fundamental idea. Here I've lost that shit because I tore it apart, right? Tore it apart. But look at this. I really want you guys to see this. What columns do I already have? X, p of x, that's got to be given to me. X times p of x. What other column do I need? What do I need to add up? These. I got to add up x squared p of x. So I just need one more frickin' column. And it's got 2 ways to get that next column. I always do this. I always do L1 times L3. Because what's x times x p of x? X squared p of x, which is exactly what I want. You could also, of course, do L1 squared times L2. Do you guys see that? That's x squared p of x also. The numbers would be exactly the same, because math don't give a shit which order you multiply in. So I have to do this column anyway to get the mean. So now I just need one more column to get what I need for the variance. So let's see what we get. We get 1 times 0.3, 0.2. 2 times 0.2, 0.4. 3 times 1.2, 3.6. 4 times 0.8, 3.2. So what's the sum of x squared p of x?
Did you square the x's when you went across?
No, I did this times this, this times this, this times this times this, because that is squared here. Yeah. And you can check me. 1 squared times 0.3. 2 squared is 4 times 0.1 is 0.4. 9 times 0.4 is 3.7. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Again, math don't give a shit what order you multiply things in. Are you guys all right? You guys all right? Yes.
Where did the divide by n go?
Oh, again, it's still built in, isn't it? That was my whole point of doing that on the side. What's on the bottom of P of x? What's on the bottom of probability? N. It's built in. The divided by n is built in. You guys don't, I mean, personally, I love that idea. That's really the fundamental difference between this and this is the stupid over n. But that has over n in it. So there's no difference, really. It's just a reorganization. I love you guys. I just really have love for you guys. So what do I get when I add these up? 7.5, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And so now I can just throw that into the formula to figure out what the variance is. So the variance would be 7.5, that's what all this is right there, minus 2.5 squared. Somebody help me out. 6.25. Is that 1.25?
Yep.
And then sigma is going to be like 1.17. I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
1.118.
1.118? Okay, I can look at that. Remember, always round that to at least 3 places I like it. All right, so let me give you this. Let me give you this, because this might help you organize your thoughts a bit. One side of this is a worked out example, and the other side is a problem I want you to do right now. Say again? Yes, cool. I like it. All right, guys, so you can work together. If you need a calculator, come up here and get one from me. One side is an example. Don't just stare at that. And the other side is what I need you to do.